Hi there, welcome to my channel, Thought Flow Glow Oracle, where I interpret the cards to provide insight into your life. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Alrighty, so let's get into the reading. So, the message that I'm getting today is this. So, to start, we have this card here. And it says, defend to the end the worthwhile, and then the number 23. So 23 could be significant, but the energy that's coming through today is someone who is, I'm hearing, going through the trenches emotionally. So this is someone who is experiencing a lot of heavy emotion. So you're feeling, it could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be a lot of heavy emotions, but you're going through this, and there's a lot of resilience that's coming through. There's an emotional strength that's coming through. And with this alleyway card, which is a card of shortcuts, is letting me know that you are letting go of shortcuts. So by this I mean letting go of substances that you would use to sort of ease the pain of this emotional turmoil that you're going through. And that could be like just comfort food or whatever, or any addictive habits that you may have had. It also includes like physical connection as well, so running to superficial relationships to make yourself feel better. I feel like you're letting go of all of that stuff. There's something here about you being triggered into this journey of self-love. So I have here the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So this tells me something to do with like it could have been a relationship, or it could have been a work situation that sort of triggered you into like tapping into these deep, heavy emotions, or like learning about your heavy, like this is you going deep. And this is someone going very, very deep within, trying to understand themselves. And it's it's this volcano. It's this volcano. So I see you and I see what you're going through. And to be honest, you should be like recognized for this. And I just commend you for going through this. And with the Ten of Wands here, it's showing that you're really putting in the work. You're putting in the work, and you're having patience with yourself. With this Hanged Man card, you're having patience with yourself. You're having compassion with yourself through this. It feels like a heartbreak. It feels like a heartbreak. I'm also hearing resentment and betrayal as well. So this is rough. This is rough. And that's why this volcano energy came out. But you are allowing yourself to go through this. And I can feel that you're allowing yourself to go through this without any judgment. You are radically accepting yourself, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy, even though I know it is difficult because you're choosing not to take the shortcut that you've probably taken in the past. So again, could be a substance, or comfort food, or just like using intimacy to sort of escape these emotions. But now you're learning, no, I can't escape this. Like, I have to go through this. Yeah, and I'm getting that this all could have started with a relationship, a breakup, or maybe a job loss as well. Something to do with your boss. Maybe your boss upset you or something. Like, it was just maybe one thing after the other. But there's wisdom here. There's wisdom here, and that's why you're doing this. Especially with this owl here. There's wisdom, and you know that it's all worth it. You know that whatever you're allowing yourself to go through, it's worth it. I'm getting like a purge. You're purging emotions, you're cleansing your emotions. And you're going through this for a reason. I feel like you are um like intuitively you know that it's this is good for you because we have the playground card here. We also have this card. With the playground here, it feels like you're going back to childhood. But by this, what I mean is that you're going back to the time where judgment had no power over you. The what others think of you, it had no power of you. So by you allowing yourself to purge the emotions that you're currently purging, by you allowing yourself to feel deeply and to accept and to allow these emotions, you're clearing out your system, you're learning to love yourself on the deepest level. And as a result, it's like you're uncovering this something, this shield, this veil, whatever was sort of covering up like your true authentic self, your true expression of who you are, whatever. It's like you're releasing that. You're releasing that. And you're going back to the time where you were just free. So after all of this, after this purge, you're going to feel so free and you're going to feel so glad that you went through that. You're going to feel so happy and appreciative and just happy with yourself for allowing yourself to just go through that difficult time. You're going to realize your strength. You're going to realize your power. You're going to realize that you're resilient, that you're stronger than you thought you were. And another thing that I'm seeing in this card is that you're going to start to see that there's something here about an old story being released. So you're going to start to see where this narrative of unworthiness, where it originally started to show up in your life. And it's like now you understand. You understand something. So with that wisdom energy that I mentioned, there's also something coming through about the movies that you watch, the music that you listen to, the people that you hang around, the discussions that you engage yourself in. There's something here about you realizing what's been truly holding you back. It's like you have clarity now. And through this clarity, it's like you understand why you are the way you are. You're understanding why you felt about yourself the way that you felt. And it's like those things, those messages, like the messages from the movies or the music or the conversations or the people that you've been hanging around, like the subconscious, I'm hearing like subliminal messages. So whatever it was, you're starting to learn that you don't have to play that game anymore. You don't have to like engage in that, or you don't have to accept it as your story. You're starting to understand that what you see like externally outside of like within, you don't have to accept it as your story. So it's like you're going to start interacting with the world a little bit differently because you've allowed yourself to purge and to fully accept yourself. So you're going to start to interact with the world a lot differently, with a different understanding, a deeper understanding, and a freeness and an authenticity. And as a result, going back to whatever triggered you in the first place to even get on this journey in the first place, it's like I see you circling back to that and I see you winning. So there's like that old relationship will be replaced with something better, or that old job will be replaced with something better. So like if anyone rejected you for any for whatever reason, it's like that story will come around again, but you're going to have a different mindset now. You're going to have a different perspective. So you're going to interact with that situation differently. I feel like that was a bit confusing, but essentially it just means that better relationships are like on this path for you, are headed towards you in the future for you. better opportunities because you have this new self love about yourself. You have this new self love, this new understanding about yourself. So, yeah, I just see you being very strong, like this yoga pose here. Yeah. So I think that's going to be it for today. That's your reading. Hopefully, this reading has served you in some way. If so, and if you're still here, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you again in the next one. So until then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye.